Hello, this is Dr. Rachel Sessler-Trinkowski, and I'd like to give you some tips on how to use Zoom for the first time. If you receive an email with a link to Zoom, the first step would be to open the email and then activate the link. I'll discuss how to do that using Screen Reader as well as Screen Magnification Program. I'm currently focused on my email application, which is Microsoft Outlook, and I'm using JAWS 2020. I'm going to go ahead and do a command so we could hear the email that I'm focused on.
List box. Rachel Sessler-Trinkowski joining a Zoom meeting link 12:17 p.m. 72 kilo.
Okay, I'm going to hit enter to open
Enter.
that. And once I open the email, it's going to read it to me. I'm going to hit control to take control, and then I'm going to down arrow until I get to the link. There will also be information if you prefer to dial in using your location. If the person who sent you the Zoom meeting link has a paid account, the free accounts at this time are not typically allowing the phone in option, but paid accounts will typically have phone in options that you could use. And then if you do call in using the phone in options, there would be a meeting ID and sometimes a required password. I'm going to hit down arrow from the top.
Blank. Topic: How to join a Zoom meeting. Time: the 5th of May, 2021 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. Blank. Link: join Zoom meeting, https://community.
And I hit control to stop the speech. Now, if you were using a mouse, I could click on the link. If I'm using a screen reader, I would either select the link and copy it to paste it into a browser window such as Chrome or Firefox or Edge. If otherwise, I could just down arrow to the link.
Link: join Zoom.
And I'm going to hit enter.
Enter. Untitled Google Chrome.
Now, since I opened that link, I'm currently at a page that's asking me to please click Open Zoom Meetings if you see the system dialog. I intentionally made this where if you don't have Zoom on your computer, you would have to first download and run Zoom. So I've set it up where Zoom is not currently installed on this system. Keep in mind that the process will be slightly different depending on the operating system that you're using, the screen reader or magnification program, as well as the browser. I'm currently using Chrome. If you were using Firefox or Edge or Internet Explorer or Safari, it would be slightly different. So from here, since I'm using JAWS, I'm going to open up the links list and I'm going to find the link to download and run Zoom. That's something we'll only have to do the first time, since once it's installed, we would be able to skip this step. But I'm going to do an insert F7 to bring up the links list. Another thing that I could do if I was using the mouse is just simply click on download and run Zoom. So insert F7.
Links list dialog. Links list view. Logo. 1 of 7.
And I'm going to hit D for download.
D. Download and run Zoom.
And we'll hit enter.
Enter. Alert.
Now the download speed will vary from computer to computer based on your own internet service provider and the speed that you have with your broadband. It currently downloaded, so I'm going to do a Control J to open up my list of downloads.
Control J. Untitled Google Chrome.
So now that I did Control J, it took me to the list of downloads. I know since I just downloaded it, it should be the one at the top. So I'm going to hit down arrow a few times until I hear the name of the file.
Search downloads button. More actions button menu. Grid with 4 of 4 columns and 12 of 21 rows. Heading level 2 today. Link Zoom 438C99 of 44.
And that sounds like it. It had a long number after it, but it started with Zoom, so I know that that is likely it. I'm going to hit tab one time, and it should take me to a link to show in folder.
Grid. HTTP.
I'm going to tab once more.
Show in folder link.
And there it is. Show in folder. So I tabbed twice once I heard the name of the file. I'm going to hit enter. Now, if I was using a mouse, I could also just click on show in folder, but since I'm focused on it with the keyboard, I'm going to hit enter.
Enter. Downloads.
Okay, and this opened up my downloads folder and
Zoom 438C99 of 44C 4358B1.
And that long file that starts with Zoom is the file. So I'm going to hit enter and that will start the installation.
Enter. Window dialog.
And the dialog on the screen right now is letting me know that my meeting will begin soon. The Zoom client you're installing will shorten the time it takes to join a meeting. It's currently at about 90%. This should be pretty quick. Once this finishes, the Zoom meeting will initiate.
Captured only. Waiting for host.
And that's pretty much it. At this point, I'm waiting for the host to start the meeting. Depending on how the person or organizations created the meeting, if they create a waiting room, then you're going to get a message like this. As soon as the meeting starts, then you'll be able to join. The dialog box that's on the screen now, since there's a waiting room, is letting me know that I'm waiting for the host to start this meeting. Let's hear Jaws read that.
Alerts enabled. Chat messages captured only. Waiting for host.
In part 2 of this video series, we'll explore how to adjust the audio settings for Zoom.